I'm Paul from TIJUANA CARTEL. You're watching Desert TV. how you guys going, all right? Woo. Say I know better than to let it go, yeah. What you got going in the final show, yeah. I keep going back to what you said, oh yeah. You keep getting colder every step I tread, yeah. Letting it go. Letting it go. Oh, oh no, yeah. Letting it go. Hey. Letting it go. Oh no, I can't get past those venomous eyes. Where you got me going leaves me paralyzed. I'm down here, baby, praying on my knees. I'm praying to the heavens to set us free. Oh yeah, letting it go. Uh-oh. Letting it go. Oh no. Letting it go. Alright, beautiful people, you guys ready to raise the fucking roof with us tonight? Alright. How about you doing? Letting it go. Letting it go. Oh no. Letting it go. Letting it go. Oh no. Letting it go. Yeah. Joshua Sinclair on trumpet, ladies and gentlemen. song's about good people, good music, and Uncle Louie's magic mushrooms, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we get the whole place jumping up and down with us on this one, alright? Alright, here we go.
Hey, it's Kim for Desert TV, and I am in the studio tonight with Paul George from TIJUANA CARTEL. Welcome.
Hey, thanks for having us.
We are very excited to have you guys here. It's been a long time coming, I think, for us at Mo's to have TIJUANA CARTEL in the house, and listening to you guys in soundcheck made me really excited to be here for the entirety of the night and be up the front and dancing. How does it feel to be back on the road, back on the stages and dancing again?
Oh, it's great. And it's been such a long hiatus. But it's good to play here. I think we wanted to play here since you guys open, and we love you guys, so it's a perfect venue.
Yeah. It is exciting to be able to start performing again, and obviously you've been playing for so long now. Tell me a little bit about where TIJUANA CARTEL came from, and even the name TIJUANA CARTEL. Is there a backlog to that story of where TIJUANA CARTEL came
Yeah,
from?
well, actually, I started the band with Kerry, who's keyboard player and production, we started playing music together around 30 years ago or something, and first
That
year of
makes
high
you sound
school.
really old.
Yeah, I know, that's
like
probably because
really
it's true, I guess. And our first band was called ELO Mobstack, which was Cats Bum Hole Backwards, which we thought was hilarious when we were 13. And then things just kind of moved. We played everything from heavy metal to attempted flamenco, and then we got really into electronic music in our early 20s, and we started this. And because it had a bit of a Mexican theme to start with, we went with TIJUANA CARTEL just for, I think one night we needed a name for a blackboard at a jam night or something and got stuck with it.
It does roll off the tongue really well. It does incite a bit of excitement about people as well, because I think everyone likes Mexico really. Like there's a little bit of like, oh, Mexican. Yeah,
it's true. At first we were a bit worried when we started getting more popular because, it was after a drug cartel, which we didn't take seriously when we were just sort of playing around the Gold Coast. And then we were worried we'd get some backlash, but we never have. And people from Mexico seem to like it more than we do, so it's cool.
I was going to say, have you played in Mexico? Have you done any shows?
I think that's one thing we probably couldn't do because of the fear of the actual TIJUANA CARTEL turning up to a gig isn't.
They're like copyrighted the name, like, who are you guys? With like their pistols and ready to take you on.
Yeah, it's not something I want to mess with, really. Yeah.
So stay in Australia for now, nice and safe. Tell me about your band that you've got performing with you tonight. You do have a mix of players that come through, but tonight you've got Kez with you on stage, obviously, as you always do. Who else is on stage with you tonight?
So we've got Nui, percussionist originally from Morocco, also plays in another band, Digital Africa, tour around a lot. He used to play with us years ago too, so he's great. And Joshua, who's a great sort of classical trained trumpet player who's just phenomenal. So it's a good team.
And when you're writing the music, it's you and Kerry, right, that writes the music together, or what's the process behind your writing and creating of this music?
It's a bit of both. Like we generally we have respective studios in our house, and we often just email tracks, or we'll meet up and sort of spend a day or two editing things. So we just kind of swap around. Kerry's much more, I would say, technically minded than me. So he always I think he generally spends a lot of time just fixing my shitty tracks. That's his job.
Is that his official role? Like his official title in TIJUANA CARTEL is to fix Paul's
to make me seem professional.
Tracks,
yeah, shitty tracks, whatever.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Tell me about this album that you've just brought out. It's exciting. It's new music. You're on the road touring it. Tell me all about it.
So Acid Pony, this is an album that we've been working with on, I guess, for the last sort of 3 years. And we love it. And it's one album that we've actually finished. Usually when I finish, I can never listen to it again, but I still put her on, so we love it. And we've been trying to tour through COVID as much as we can, but it's going to be a very long album tour. I think it'll, go for technically 2 years or something.
What do you think it is that when an artist, because a lot of people say the same thing when they finish a track, is it an album that they just can't listen to it again? What do you think that is? Is it you've listened to it too much, or is it that you've spent too much time on it?
I don't know. I hear it's pretty common. Maybe because the process is cathartic, and when you finish, it's kind of, you're done. So on to the next thing.
You've processed that.
Yeah. Also, maybe you've heard one hi-hat pattern for 6 billion hours, and it's like, so there's a good chance we've heard our songs more than anyone else will ever hear them by the time they're done. So I guess there's that. But yeah, I do think there's something about just wanting to keep churning stuff out and keep working. So you don't want to reminisce too much.
Now tell me a little bit, we were sort of just saying earlier that people haven't been able to go to festivals and haven't been able to tour and haven't been able to see big shows. And tonight we're obviously still at limited capacity, but it's going to be great because we can dance. Tell me, what has your history of 30 years of playing with Kerry been your most favourite insane festival or moment on stage where you've looked out and gone, yeah, this is it? Because you've played some massive stages.
I guess probably the biggest for us was Pete's Ridge Festival, and the band had a couple of songs on, I guess, Triple J, and we were it just felt really exciting, and we're all buzzing on it. And we would play this Pete's Ridge Festival, which was started off as a small hippie festival, but and then we, I think our stage would have 15,000 people or something, and we were all quite a lot younger, so we really felt like rock stars for a night, But just that energy of I don't know, that many thousand people sort of clapping and singing your songs is pretty cool.
And vibing off your music and your beats, I guess.
Yeah.
I know you play with a lot of different artists as well. You play a lot of shows with I'm not sure if you have recently, but with Cy from Wild Marmalade, and I've seen you play shows with Double Ray. And what's the sort of, when you're touring, is there a band that you love to perform with or that you really vibe with, that you sort of...
Well, all those ones you mentioned, Khaled too. It kind of works out that a lot of the people we tour with have become almost family or friends. It's been that many years, and so it's always a good time with any of those bands that you mentioned, really. So there's just so many. But any band that sort of gets people dancing, particularly as a support band before we start, just makes our job so much easier. So we always love them the most.
For the people who are up the front and dancing tonight, and for the people who are watching at home, is there a particular dance move that is your favourite dance move that when you're performing, you're like, yes, that person's doing it?
I don't know. I remember at the time I thought I was great at it, but it was when breakdancing was really popular. And I learned how to do the worm.
Yeah.
And our school disco had a competition for best dance move. And I just did the worm over and over again for about, I think, 5 minutes.
Did you end up with bruises on your hips?
I think I did. I was so fervently doing it. And I won it was like a McDonald's voucher or something.
Dude, that was a good cheeseburger, hey? Yeah. It was well deserved. All right. Thank you so much for having a chat with us tonight, Paul. Is there anything else you want to say about the album before we head back to the show?
Listen to it. It's good. There's a song, Sufi, is my favourite.
Yeah. What about Kerry? Does Kerry have a favourite song? Do you know?
It's Sufi too.
Okay. What's Sufi? Tell me about Sufi.
Well, that was started from Kerry. He got really inspired by Sufi religion, but the dancing, the whirling dervishes in particular. So he actually did an animation based on, he read up, and apparently you can study the dresses that they do as they twirl. It's the same force that works in a tornado. So a lot of physicists kind of try to study the two things together. And Kerry got really off on it. So he made an animation using this physics idea, and we made music for it.
Was that the one? Is that the one with the psychedelic animation screen? I've seen it. I'm pretty sure when you guys first released it, I was like blown away and just sat there and watched it. I didn't know it was Sufi.
He was really worried about the appropriation thing, so he went to great details to kind of get everything right and in a respectful sort of way. So we lost him for about 6 months while he made that.
So maybe that's why the album took 3 years to
That was definitely
come.
Part of it, yeah.
He got lost in Sufi. Nice. Yeah. Okay. It's Kim and you're watching Desert TV. I'm in the studio with Paul George from Tijuana Cartel.
All right, how you guys going out there? Not so bad, hopefully. Man, we have missed playing music so much, so what a privilege to have people dancing and us playing music. Like, we feel very honored, and we realize how much we loved it in the first place, so thank you. We have very talented human beings on stage with us. Joshua Sinclair on trumpet. Nui Moon on percussion. And we're gonna peg these guys' talents against each other in this song, and you guys can let us know who you think is the better musician.
Oh, put it like that.
On the night, really. I know who is the better musician, but these guys should hear it for themselves.
You all suck.
All right, this one's called Crazy Latin. And of course, the song that exploits these guys' talent should always start off with me having a solo, I think. promised on your vouchers, Mr. Nui Moon. Not bad at all, Nui, actually. It's pretty good. But we have not finished this song's shenanigans quite yet. All the way from the exotic place of Brisbane, Australia, via the Gold Coast, Parkwood, ladies and gentlemen, Joshua motherfucking Trumpet Sinclair! Once again, Joshua Sinclair proving his prowess on the trumpet. And because he won that section, he can play this whole song by himself. Just one more time, Joshua Sinclair on trumpet. I'm going to do a bit of a flamenco intro. I hope it's not bad timing. guys, I think it's time for one more song. I hope you guys are right to hang out for that long. Thank you very much for Nui Moon, Kara Sullivan, Christian on sound, Joshua Sinclair, but TIJUANA Cartel. Thanks so much for hanging out with us and dancing with us. We love you guys. Thank you.